Welcome to Church Equippers. We offer you a better model for helping churches you oversee pursue revitalization. I know you work with all kinds of churches. Some of them are brand new plants, but many more were established long ago. Like many church network leaders, you probably have a lot of stuck churches. Recent research by Lifeway Christian Resources discovered that 70% of all Protestant churches are plateaued and declining, a sizable portion of whom are also sick and moving towards death. In round numbers, this means that up to 210,000 churches in America are in trouble. As a leader of a network of churches, you may have more stuck churches than those who are growing in their gospel impact. And you may feel like you have no way to help these churches. You do not have enough resources to meet the demands of your current churches, much less plant enough new churches to replace them. Their continued ineffectiveness makes them unable to support the larger mission, yet they are located in areas where there is a real need for a strong gospel witness. If it is possible, it makes strategic and financial sense to revitalize these churches rather than letting them close. There are two current models to help pastors lead their churches in revitalization. The first is the teaching model. Pastors are exposed to the best teachers or seminars or conferences where they learn how and what to do to bring about health in their churches. This really helps some pastors who just don't know what they don't know. But many pastors go back to their churches, put the notes they took on the shelf, and never put what they learned into practice. These pastors need accountability, but rarely get it. This is why the second model exists. The consulting model offers not only teaching, but also a coach for the pastor. Unfortunately, many churches can't afford this high cost of a consultant. Their budgets are already tight, and there's not enough consultants to go around. Church Equippers is offering to train you in a cost-effective team approach to revitalization. The first component of our revitalization model is to assess both the pastor and the church to see what really needs to be addressed. Second, the pastor and the church are trained in basic knowledge that they need for revitalization. The third and most helpful component is we help you to develop a revitalization coach team. We train pastors of your healthiest churches how to coach fellow pastors of churches needing revitalization. Through 2 3-day seminars, your healthy church pastors will learn how to coach a church in the following: addressing unfinished spiritual business, helping the pastor find implementers who will help build the necessary ministry systems a healthy church needs, refocusing vision on the harvest field so that people in the church will see the lost, pray for the lost, and build relationships with lost people in order to invite them to hear the gospel, how to help a church develop an effective evangelizing system, how to identify and train lay shepherds so that the pastor is freed up to function in the biblical role of the pastor. Most importantly, the church will learn how to develop a comprehensive discipling process so that the congregation becomes an army instead of just being an audience. Why should this different approach matter to you? For one thing, it will allow many small churches to receive help that would otherwise not be able to afford help. You'll be in a position to offer them a free coach and training that will allow them to impact their community with the gospel again. Churches that receive this kind of help develop a greater loyalty toward their church network. It shows them there is value in belonging. And healthier churches will be able to give back to the overall mission of your church network. As you know, struggling churches usually first cut their support to your mission out of their budget. This process encourages them to resume support and participation so that the mission can grow. There is an added potential benefit to this process. Pastors who coach grow in their leadership ability. The experience they gain from investing in others makes them better leaders in your network. And this can lead to a much bigger movement led by the Spirit. I've seen this happen in my own experience. This is my encouragement to you. I invite you to download our white paper on this better approach to church revitalization. It will give you more information about the process. If what you read there resonates with you, give me a call. I am Dr. Steve Smith. I have worked with churches for over 35 years in the area of pastoring, planting, and revitalization. And for 15 years, I held the same position you're serving in now, so I understand the challenges you face. I'd love to talk with you and answer your questions.